Okay. Now what am I doing? Oh yeah, the water. Oh gosh. Oh, my jackets are, I have jacket issues. Oh, my big trench coat's in his car. I'm just shit out of luck. Good morning. Now this is my first, oh man, I gotta unlock the code. Damn, it's not one thing, it's another. Well, hey, at least my door's opened. Now this door was in a car accident. Someone hit it, and it hasn't opened up forever. I have a car, a convertible, but oh boy, Arthur's been working on it, or he was working on it for a year. I felt like it was like 2, might be 2. I have a convertible, a little Mercury. Oh shit, a Mercury Capri. It's like a classic car. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. Coming from like a big Aerostar car, truck. Okay, now what am I doing? Oh, I gotta pop a hood somehow. Pop a hood, pop a hood, pop a hood. Here, let me just get in and do this. It's raining outside. I don't have my jacket. I washed my super warm, like a hoodie jacket. It's more like a blanket. I wouldn't have worn it anyways because it's like a blanket material, like that beautiful blanket material. But I washed it. It's really thick and heavy. It hasn't been drying in this weather. Then it was kind of getting dried, so I brought it to the car. And I was gonna leave it in my car to dry, not leave it in the office. And unbeknownst to me, I was dragging the arm sleeves. So I had to rewash it. I re-bleached it. And now it has to dry again. And with this rain, it's impossible because I washed my clothes like that in the sink in the office. I've been staying in here for 2 weeks in Covina because I lost my key in my car. I took my daughter to Knoxberry Farm. She called her dad to pick her up halfway. I'm driving from Covina to Apple Valley, Victorville area, and as I'm driving, I don't know, it's kind of shady. I have a hard time dealing with issues with my baby, with my youngest. Her dad plays a very big role in her life as an influence. And I'm always looked down so negatively. So since she was 10, he took her from me. And well, she used to hate me. When he had her for like a month, she hated me. At 10 years old. The only way I could see her is I'd have to go through him, and then he wouldn't let me leave. Then she started hating me, but ever since then, she doesn't come to my house. She's 16. I don't know. Well, this time she had a good day at Knox, and right when we get in the car, she said her back's hurting. And I never see her. When I do, it always seems to be an incident. She had asked for a ride, I think a couple of weeks before the Knoxberry Farm, to a party. And I'm in Covina when she called. And just the opportunity to take her and see her and just, I guess, to have that win. To show her that I do care, because I'm sure he's always telling her I don't. So I took it for it. Even Arthur even came with me. And he's not one to really do that when it comes to my kids, like supportive or anything. But I took her to a party, picked her up, then came back to Covina the next morning. So apparently at this party they had a mosh pit. There's like a live band playing. I wanted to go in the party too, but no, she said no. But anyhow, some guy did in the mosh pit. He kicked her in the back, and she said that it started hurting after Knox Berry Farm. And she's in excruciating pain when we get because we got a hotel for her. Well, I didn't. Arthur did. Oh my god! Just so we can go to Knox Berry Farm. It's for her birthday, and he offered to get her tickets to Knox Berry Farm because she went to Legoland and didn't tell me with my older daughter. My grandson and my daughter share the same birthday. And I was, I'm very emotional and very sensitive. My feelings were hurt because they didn't invite me. I would have went. I would have had my own ride there, and I'd have bought my own ticket. But, I didn't speak up, and I didn't know about it till after the fact. And I just feel hurt. Like, my older daughter, she's in her 30s now. And I would think, but I want this radical honesty. I want to be able to talk to people honestly. And when it comes to my kids, I always coddle them. And I don't speak up, and that's where all my problems come from. I don't speak up. And, like, for instance, my ex always speaks up. He always narrates the whole what happened. He rewrites history, and he's always been like that. And I just smile and just, I don't stick up for myself. I don't want to make people feel bad, even when they're shitty to me and abusive to me. And my kids, I really don't want to make them feel bad about their father. And I figure, be me, and I don't take the high road, and the truth will reveal itself, and, put their needs first, because my mom never put my needs first. When she and my dad, when they separated, they got divorced, my mom she hated my dad. He left her for another woman. So she would always talk bad about him, and he never loved you, and he never did this, and just, what he did to us, and he left us, and he doesn't do nothing. She always, and I started to hate my mom for that. I resented her, and I left her. I lived with my dad because I couldn't stand the way she was. Always talking about him. You still want to be around it. And no matter what he did, it was their relationship, but she made it into, brought me into the equation. Because I was the youngest, and I have 3 older brothers, and, boys don't listen. My mom dragged me around everywhere. I had no life growing up. I did, but not a normal life. My mom was an alcoholic. So I just never wanted to do that. Or I would never do that to my kids or to anybody. But I took it to the extreme. It's important to speak your truth and stand up, and I still don't do it. But I know, at least I know now I don't do it. So, I gotta, with my kids, it's hard. But I got to. My daughter's sensitive too. She's a tough girl, but she gets her feelings hurt. And I know this. And she's very busy too. She has 3 kids, and she's a nursing student, and she's working at a hospital. So she has a lot on her plate. But I should have mentioned it to her that it hurt my feelings. And I think I still probably will. But anyways, I digress. I just assume that, you know, she should know that, you know, it's my daughter's birthday. I never get to see her. She doesn't come home. None of my kids come home. Well, I have one living with me now. But other than her, my home is just, it's just a sad place to be. My oldest son died in my home in 2021, and there's a lot of memories. He was very popular. He had to kick it. He always had a lot friends over every day. Commotion, and their friends, then they grew older and their friends started having kids, so then the babies would come over, and that was my life. I was grandma. My son had 3 babies. My daughter had 3 babies. They all lived with me, and that was my life. And then when he passed away, everyone scattered. When he passed away, actually, all my kids turned against me. And I was blocked out of everything. They already heard enough from their dad talking all this shit about me. They would not hear a word I would say. And that's when I was, you know, emotional and speaking up for myself. But maybe a little too late. He got there first because they were done with it. And they always, my kids, the courts, anybody, they would always say, you guys. I never get to speak. He speaks enough for the both of us to where everyone's sick of it. And I'm bunched in with him, like part of the problem. And so nobody hears me out. And he is very loud voice and very authoritative voice. And I'm less emotional because, you know, I'm over him. I'm over all that too. It doesn't bother me anymore. You know, it does because I have to deal with the after effect. But I'm not emotionally tied to him at all whatsoever. I don't like him. I don't hate him. He's just someone I just choose to have nothing to do with. I don't talk to him. I don't think about him. I don't care if he's anywhere. He throws fits. He can't be in the same room as me. Still, after 2019, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. It's ridiculous. But I'm still the enemy and whatever. It's just weird though. How people can forget, like the kids, they can. I always thought, you know, I'm always the same. I never change. And I admit my mistakes. At least I think I do, and I hope I do. I feel I do, but, you know. But their dad doesn't admit mistakes, so it's a weird way where it just shifts all the blame to me. And even if it wasn't like such an abusive, if he wasn't so abusive in the marriage. Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's really not mistakes. I don't know. The dog got loose this morning, so I feel, I guess I feel anxiety over it. That fact of losing him right in front of me. And I have all my bags and cars are coming and people just, it brought me back to feeling like how I feel when I'm around a lot of people. I feel judged and criticized and like looked down like I'm a bad person or I'm selfish or I'm